Hello, all you turtles making like tanks. Lord Crocker Squirrel here, and this is SquirrelPlay Live. I realize I'm running a few minutes early today, but I wanted to really get in here and get some talking done before I start the games. We may or may not have a lovely person from a PR firm watching today. So I kind of want to get that stuff. I kind of want to get it into the schedule here before. Kind of want to stick to the schedule a little bit better today. So, all right. So, a couple of pieces of information for you here, folks. I will be doing a second video today. I will actually be doing a proper video today. Considering this game right here that you see on the screen. I picked up this here, arrived as a key about 4 hours ago, 3.5, 4 hours ago, 4.5 hours ago, about 7:30 this morning, and I've been kind of muddling around, thinking about whether or not I want to put my first impressions on the stream or if I want to do a separate video. I think I'm going to go with the second video thing. And then maybe if I don't get a community strike for it, then I'll put it on the stream later. So we're going to see here. We're going to see what goes on. You guys will get to, the video in question will probably be about 20, 25 minutes or so long. And, yeah, we're going to try and keep it to about 20 minutes. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this live and not get my ass kicked. So we're going to see what happens. All right, then. So, just like we did yesterday, I've got kind of a strange situation going on here. Wherein I have a... We're going to go, but as of right now... Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. We're trying to avoid some technical difficulties. We did actually have a little bitty power outage here about an hour ago. And, well, actually, it hasn't even been that long. And I'm getting a little concerned. So I want to try and... that was the other reason to try to get this down as early as possible. So... let's get this thing here haze gray and underway. Like I said, like I was just trying to say earlier, we've got kind of a strange situation. One of the games we have to cover today is on console. It exists on Steam, but I don't have it there. Instead I have yeah, no, I went and bought up a bunch of digital homicide cards and some other stuff and some other card things for games I really liked. No, it's gonna be you know what? I don't have the kind of money it would take to catch you, NBC Company X, or a couple of other people that I have on my Steam list. I'm not gonna get to level 300 any year soon, and probably wouldn't want to. You know, Mello, 6 months ago, you were several levels ahead. Not behind, ahead. I'm probably getting on somewhere near on par with the Zaxter. But then I have way more games. I have way more games, and a lot of those games have cards. So we're gonna see. Alrighty then. So our first game today is on PlayStation 4. I have the PlayStation 4 port, but the Steam game's been out for almost a year. Okay, and this is it. This is the Steam release for April the 10th of 2015. The PS4 version. The PS4 versions are the PS4 version is the PS4 version and an Xbox One version are to be released here sometime fairly soon. So we're gonna get on those here in just a moment. Okay. Let me just get on this. Let me just get on this here. All right. Give me just a moment. Let me switch over to the cap. Let me switch over to the card. Wow, that's loud. RIP headphone users. All right, let me take care of something here real quick, and we'll get right onto this. This is a pointy clicky adventure game typey thing, so give me just a moment. I don't know who PDV is. Right. All right, so let's get this show underway. This is Dead Synchronicity. Tomorrow Comes Today. This is, of course, the PS4 version, and we're gonna go ahead and have a look here at some of the settings. Music volume. Oh, nope. Yeah, subtitles and voices in English, please. I like those. We're gonna cut the music volume down and the voice a little bit. And
please tell me where I am.
Okay, so that takes care of that. Oh, all right. Just forget little brother, I saw her first. Okay. Oh, I don't even know. I haven't seen. I didn't even know there was a second Galgun game. Remix. Hey there, Wolfcoder. Welcome to the stream. They sent me. Somebody attached to the developer sent me a copy of Galgun. The one that just hit here on Steam a little while ago. Galgun double piece, and I'm kind of wondering if I should stream it or just make a second video. I'm probably just gonna make the second video. Here we go. Fixiorama Studios presents. I'm not sure if this is going to be part of the trailer or not. For those of you who are new to the streams thus far, this is Dead Synchronicity. Tomorrow Comes Today.
Do you think he'll recover? I don't know. It's too soon to say. We should let him rest. He's been very feeble for weeks. He can't get up. He doesn't speak. Do you think we should call a doctor?
Call a doctor? Here?
You're right. Let's just hope he wakes up one of these days.
I can imagine why they might not want to call a doctor.
Come on, my friend. Hang on. Don't give up.
Just keep feeding him. You could always refer to yourself as Mr. Peg there, Simon.
Wake up, Michael. Come on.
All right. Come on, you have to wake up. Why do you have to wake up? Let's see. Well, let's go with the obvious question.
Who are you? Who's there?
Please, Michael, wake up. Wake up.
This silence. And this darkness. Where am I? Damn it. I can't...
He's been out
I
for a
can't
while.
remember.
Oh, looks like I'm going to ask everything.
Where are you? Where are you hiding?
Michael, please wake up. You have to wake up.
Yeah, the aesthetic. Actually, you know what? The aesthetic was
Is
one
that
of
my
the
name?
things that drew
Please
me
tell me
to
who I
it.
am.
Just
I can't
to
remember
make the request for it. This actually came from a PR firm that I have done work for before.
What's
Or
happening?
at least in these
What
terms.
is this
I've done
place?
reviews on games they've sent me
Please,
before.
tell me.
Wake up, Michael. Please wake up.
It
Wake
just
up
does
now.
the same thing over and over and over again.
Don't go. Please. Come back. Come back. This silence. This darkness. This emptiness.
Okay, so we now have an inventory bag. An oil lamp. Act 1, a camp full of rats. Okay.
Good morning. I hope you're feeling better.
But...
Now don't be alarmed. I'm glad you feel strong enough to get out of bed. That's wonderful news. I must say you're looking much better, considering what you've been through, of course.
You could always be Minion Crocosquirrel there, Simon.
Yes, of course. Forgive my manners. You've been with us for so long that I forgot that you don't know who we are. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rod Atkinson. Well, I was the director of the Municipal Property Registry before, well, you know, before the world collapsed on us.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Atkinson. But where am I?
It
What
is
this
actually a
place?
graphic
You
adventure,
are in
Mr.
what
Mello.
I
There's a lot of
venture to
chatter.
call our
But
home,
it's gonna
our
be
hopefully
puzzles. It's
temporary
gonna be
home.
point and
This
clicky
is one of the
fun,
many
and
trailers
yeah.
that make up the refugee camp. And believe me, we can consider ourselves lucky to live between these four walls. Most of the inhabitants of this hellhole, excuse my crude language, have nothing more than plastic tarps and cardboard for shelter.
Wait a second. Did you
I don't
say
know.
refugee
I
camp?
don't know, Simon. I
Yes,
know
of
as much
course.
about this
The
game as you
Facility
do at
for
this point.
Temporary Accommodation
NBC
of
Company
Disaster
X knows
Victims
more about it
is
than
what
I
they
do.
called it. You know, after the army declared martial law following the
He's actually got the Steam
you look a
version. I
little
just got
confused,
this.
If you don't mind my saying so. Do you really not know what I'm talking about?
But it's actually due
don't
for
know.
release on the 4th for
Afraid not.
PlayStation 4
Let me
and
ask you.
Xbone.
Can you tell me what I'm doing here?
Yes, of course. I think we owe you an explanation. A few days after the Great Wave, we found you lying in a ditch near the airport. You were badly injured and unconscious. We couldn't just leave you there. Someone had already stolen your luggage and identification. It was awful. So we decided to take care of you ourselves and brought you here. You've been with us ever since.
Looks
By
can
the
be
way,
deceiving.
I should tell you that
That
when
is
we found
correct.
you, your clothes were ripped to shreds. So we threw them away. The clothes you're wearing now are mine. You'll find more things in that wardrobe. If you need anything, just help yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Atkinson. But... the Great Wave? What are you talking about?
Well, what would
This is
be
actually, I think,
talking about?
originally done by
That
Daedalic.
damned, excuse my language, explosion that brought ruin to all of us. The origin of this filthy new world that now seems to be our permanent reality. But do you really not remember? Do you really not remember anything about all this?
I feel a little weak and dizzy, Mr. Atkinson. Excuse me. I'm afraid I can't. I can't remember a thing.
I see. There have been many cases like yours in the camp.
Yeah, the publisher
Try
here
to
is
rest and
Daedalic
not to get too
Entertainment.
agitated. Well, there's one
They
thing I
are known
can
for
tell
such
you.
things
You can
as
consider yourself
A New
fortunate.
Beginning
There's nothing nice to remember about recent times.
and some other sort of lovely pointy clicky stuff.
You said with us. Who else lives here?
Ah, yes, of course. I still haven't properly introduced my family to you. Now is a bad time, but I promise to make proper introductions later. My wife and I sleep in the other room, and, well, little Colin sleeps with us.
Colin?
Yes, Colin is our only child. Our one ray of hope since the catastrophe. I'm going to confess something to you. Colin is the only reason my wife and I still
No,
struggle to
there has
keep
been an
going in this
apocalypse,
world.
but this
We
isn't.
would have given up
Yeah,
a long
Deponia.
time
They
ago
did
if
that
it
one
weren't
as
for
well.
him.
The
Of
Deponia
course.
series.
I understand. So that was your wife's voice that woke me up a few minutes ago, right?
My wife? No, that's impossible. My wife has been with me in the other room the whole time. We haven't come out of there for hours. But I'm glad you're feeling better and are fully conscious now. I guess we could say you've been reborn. And although the
They
circumstances aren't
published
the
this.
best,
Fixiorama
simply being
Studios is the
alive
actual
nowadays is
developer.
practically a luxury.
But
So,
Daedalic seems to
welcome
like
our home.
doing work with people that do point-and-click adventure games when they're not doing the point-and-click adventure games themselves. So,
From what you've told me, I see that you've saved my life. I'm very grateful, Mr. Atkinson.
No, please. You don't have to thank us. We just did what we had to. It's our moral obligation to uphold the ethical principles of civilization in this new world. But call me Rod, please. And, well, we also did it for Colin, you see. What kind of future does he face if we accept that it's every man for himself, that no one cares about anyone else? It's a terrifying prospect, don't you think? We're just doing whatever we can to avoid that future, that's all.
okay. Okay.
Rod,
Uh-oh.
Please excuse me, but I have to leave you now.
No, wait, please. What's happening? Don't go yet.
I'm sorry, I understand that you have a lot of questions to ask me, but now isn't the time.
I'm guessing the
Believe
kid's
me,
sick.
I promise to answer each and every one of your questions in peace and quiet later. Sorry,
Yes,
but I
you
have
go.
to go.
That's...
Rod, please.
That
quickly.
could be any one of 100 things.
Okay, all right.
Now that you're feeling better, you can go out and take a walk around the camp. But please, be very careful out there. The world you knew before is gone. Heed my warning, don't touch anything. Don't talk to anyone, and don't get
None
mixed
of
up
that's
in
gonna
anything,
happen.
At least until someone explains to you how things work in this new world the Great Wave left us. Everything has changed so much out there.
All right. Thanks for the advice.
Ah,
Shut
one
up.
more thing before I go. You've been with us for quite a while now, and we don't even know what to call you. What is your name?
My name? Michael. My name is Michael.
Very pleased to meet you, Michael. We'll talk again later, I
I'm
promise.
gonna go... Now it's time for me to figure out what's going on.
Michael. That's what that disembodied voice called me. That must be my name. Wake up, Michael. That's all she said. Leaving me in this immense void. where I can't
Well, at least we
remember
know how you know
Great
your name.
Wave? New world? Refugee camp?
This guy's a
What the devil
lot...
could have
These
happened
guys
out
are a
there?
lot
I think
talky.
it might be a good idea to go out there and take a look.
Alright. Unmade bed. No, wardrobe. What's in the wardrobe?
Impossible. It's locked. I'm afraid my host forgot to unlock it before he left.
That's probably also locked.
It's no use. It won't open. I heard Rod bolt it from inside.
Unmade bed. Can we make the bed? Or maybe the sheet will actually be of some help.
Well, look at that. When I pulled back the sheet, part of it got torn on the spring sticking out of the bed frame. I hope Rod doesn't notice.
What's in the oven? Dirty dishes. And notably, not everything that you can that's listed as interactable can actually be interacted with. The dirty dishes, for example, don't do this well. Well, you know, actually, that kind of walking animation really does do a lot here.
Good God. What the hell happened here?
Well, it's not like Rod's going to be wrong. He's got no reason to lie to you.
Whoever it was, it struck into its very foundations, without any mercy whatsoever.
Refugee camps aren't the best places to...
You better hide, dude. Don't you know that it's dangerous to show your face when the cleanup brigades come into the camp? You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
Well, welcome to your new home. I'm Hank, but everyone calls me the Hunter.
I'm... Michael. But what's going on out there?
Nothing, Mike, just routine. The cleanup brigades are taking away a sick person, a dissolved. You know how it is, just doing their job. Ironically, that house belongs to one of the camp moles. Those traitorous scumbags.
Brigades, dissolved, moles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dun dun dun.
I
Yep.
see you're a blankhead. Well, you better get up to speed real quick if you want to survive here, Mike. Find me if you need help, dude. I can get you whatever you need. Doesn't matter where it is, how fast it runs, or where it tries to hide. That's why they call me the Hunter.
All right, I'll remember that.
Come back here! Don't take her away! Don't you know who I am? Come back here!
Up, there's your mole getting shot.
They shot that poor man in cold blood. But why did they do that? Hey, Hank? I'm afraid he's
Oh.
gone.
Let's see what we got. Abandoned car. What? Okay, this is a new one.
But what's happening?
What the hell?
What is this? What the hell's going on here?
I know they did that intentionally, but
Good God. I think I'm starting to lose
you'd
my
have to
mind.
have a mind first, sir. Car door? Can we open the car door? Nope.
Time has left these hinges bent and rusted. There's no way I'm going to be able to break open this door
Okay.
with bare hands.
What's in the shopping cart? That's that guy there. It's gonna chew my ass.
Hey, you! Don't even think of putting your paws on that shopping cart. Stay away from my stuff, or I swear I'll rip your guts out with my bare hands.
Okay.
Okay, calm down. I
Well,
won't
we
touch
were already
anything.
told not to do that. Homeless man.
Ouch! Damn it! This vacant lot is full of trash and broken glass. I managed to rip open the sole of my
That's
foot and
not
a
gonna
rusty
be good.
nail.
Hey, it's not a good idea to walk around barefoot in this enormous trash heap. You won't get very far.
Well, how the hell
without
am I supposed to get shoes?
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
The tip is yours to keep. But if you come near my things, you're a dead man. Understand?
Wow.
Hey, I recognize you. Aren't you the guy Rod's been taking care of in his trailer all this time?
Yes, I am. Do you know Rod?
Of course I do. Everyone in the camp knows Rod. You owe him your life. Don't doubt that for a second. Nowadays, no one in his right mind would do what he did for you. For a total
Well,
stranger.
duh.
Yes, I'm very grateful to him. But tell me, can I ask you a few questions? I've been hearing about an enormous explosion, the Great Wave. What on earth are they talking about?
What kind of question is that? Where have you been all this time?
No, a trailer.
In a cave?
You could say that.
The Great Wave is the reason we're confined here like animals. The entire world went to hell in a handcart that day, and we went with it.
All right, give me just a second here. The lovely pleasure of watching some of the Pokemon anime. That ought to be good. Yeah, hold. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Up. Let's let's start with the right control here. I've been able to see that with my own eyes. Anything else?
I've been able to see that with my own eyes. Can you tell me anything else?
Okay, I'll
Which
tell
won't be
you what
much.
I know. The great wave hit us one Friday afternoon right out of the blue. I remember it perfectly because I'd just come out of an important meeting at that precise moment. I'd made a lot of money from a very fat contract. Yes, sirree, Bob. Very, very
Okay.
fat. First, we felt the ground quaking, as if a volcano was about to erupt right under our feet. I had to get out of my car and run. Then came the explosions. Glass broke, buildings toppled, and then for weeks, the stench of corpses rotting in the streets. In just a few hours, that damn great wave sent us all, with our businesses, our money, and our convertibles, straight back to the Dark Ages.
The Dark Ages?
Of course! Are you surprised?
Infrastructure destroyed
In
things.
a matter of minutes, we were left with no electricity, no water, no
Yep.
communications. And after the initial chaos, the dissolved started to show up. And that horrible
What is this
gas
thing with the
opened up
dissolved?
in the sky. That stupid breach up there that no one in this hellhole has bothered to explain to us. The fact is that the remains of the old system only held up for a few weeks. And through the cracks, what you see around you started seeping in.
The New World, right?
Yes, indeed. You catch on fast. The new world was here to stay. Welcome to the future, son. Not exactly the way you pictured it, huh?
Okay. I want to know what this dissolved thing is.
Confined? Do you mean we can't leave the refugee camp?
Refugee camp. I've always found that term amusing. It seems like things on the other side of the fence work a little better. But here, look around you. Does this look like
No,
a
it looks like a
refugee
prison.
camp? It's an army detention camp. And you're a prisoner. Once you come in here, you lose everything, even your name. To them, you're nothing more than a rat. Just another camp rat. You'd never be able to get through the gate, especially if you don't know anyone or don't have any contacts on the outside. Doesn't matter who you might have been before the old world collapsed. Believe me, I speak from experience. If you're just a camp rat, I'm afraid the only way out of here is feet first. I don't know if you get my meaning.
Of course I do. Thanks for your encouraging words.
You can keep the words, but come near my things and you're a dead man.
This shooting. Could you explain to me what just happened here?
Explain what exactly? That show the cleanup brigades put on? Someone got too chatty and ratted out a sick person, that's all. There's usually a pact of silence in the camp. No one likes to see one of their own in those ambulances. But in this case, the dissolved was a relative of one of the camp moles. Ironic, isn't it?
But they shot a man.
Yes, so they did. So what? The The price of human life has gotten a lot cheaper lately. That needn't surprise anyone these days.
Did you say dissolved?
Of course, dissolve. But what the hell's wrong with you? Those people are a real plague. They're sick, and, so they say, highly contagious. Let me give you a piece of advice about them. If you see one, run the other way like he was the devil himself. Even if they don't give you that deadly disease or drive you crazy with their trances, the cleanup brigades will kill you for hiding one. You saw it with your own eyes. They don't even respect their own camp moles.
A camp mole? What is that exactly?
A spy. A stool pigeon. It's in the Army's interest to control the camp from inside. And so they pay some of the inhabitants to feed them information about what happens on this side of the fence. Who comes in, who goes out, who causes trouble, and, of course, who gets sick. They're scumbags, but very well-paid scumbags. And they have certain
Oh,
privileges that no
yeah, I
one
know.
else has. Never trust a mole. They'll do anything to hang on to the favors the Army gives them in this hellhole.
Okay. I'll take your advice.
You're welcome. But stay away from the shopping cart or I'll rip your guts out.
Yeah, I got it.
Tell me about Rod Atkinson.
Well, I don't know him very well, but they say he's decent enough. Too decent for the times we're living in. Did you know that before coming here, he was someone important? I think he worked for the government, and he still has some good contacts on the outside. But they're not good enough to get that stupid do-gooder and his family out of here.
Stupid do-gooder?
Well, you know how it is. Rod is one of those good Samaritans who think
Hey,
they
you're
can
a
save
serious
the world.
optimist, dude.
He has helped a lot of people in the camp, but I think he's going to run into problems. I reckon that he's too weak for these times. I don't know how long he'll be able to survive.
You said he had a son. A pretty good reason to hang on, don't you think?
Yes, Colin. I haven't seen that kid running around here for some time. You know if he's all right?
I don't know. I still haven't seen him. His father told me about him.
Well, I'm glad he's not anywhere near me. That brat doesn't have anything better to do than to try to snoop in my shopping cart.
Well, I'll be going on my way. Good luck to you, pal.
Just be sure to stay away from my things.
Well, apparently you're not actually supposed to own anything here. Alright, let's go back inside. Alright, actually we're going to be wrapping this guy up here. We're wrapping this up here shortly. Okay, so that's the inventory switch. And there's the save game switch. So, yeah, we can save anytime, and that's actually probably a good thing. Alright then. So, there's a lot to learn on this thing. We'll see you later, Simon. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw, and we're gonna move. We're gonna move on here. But yeah, this could be interesting later. I will actually have to play this for a full review, but right now it's looking pretty good for a game of its type. So we're gonna see what the puzzles look like, and I'll do a full review when I get round to it. As far as the look goes, it's it's about what I expected, and it's different. I'll give it that. I will definitely give it that. As far as the rest of it goes, well, we shall see. At least unlike the mayor from Star Ocean yesterday, the voice acting is not phoned in, and the writing seems to be good. They've done a lot of work into the world as it exists. I will have to look into the world as it will exist later, or much earlier, I expect. So I'm not gonna give it I'm not even gonna make a presumption of how it would rate right now. But it's looking pretty good thus far as first impressions go. That hobo is something else, I'm telling you. I don't know how big fat stack of loot he was talking about, but I expect I will eventually find out. Let me just do a thing here. Click and click. So that was Dead Synchronicity, and we are going to go from this to this. What did I do with it? Oh, I appear to have misplaced the link for it, or the, link, yeah. Well, there it is. Set this down, and we're going to use the mouse for this one. This is Kona, or will be when it finally loads up. Assuming, of course, that it just, I will be more than happy to let you guys know how the story goes. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here with this. It's actually going to take it a minute to load up. There we go. That's a little better. Right there. I'm not sure I'm yet hyper fond of the art style, but it is different, and I'll give it that. It's not an aesthetic that I've seen recently. It's got that German cartoon feel, which is actually probably a good thing. And Kona is currently not responding, so we're going to wait till it does its thing. There we go. That's better. And let's see it kick the crap out of my GPU. All right, let's check out the options real quick. Audio options, message volume, voice volume. We're going to turn that up to 8. And I need to. Okay, so we've got subtitles. Play all of the narration. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that actually looks pretty good. We'll apply that. Get back here, you. Options, graphics. Yep, I turned all that shit down. Let's take out the sharpen, the blur, and the depth of field, which is probably going to help. I did increase the field of view. The stock field of view is 75. I turned it up to 80. Turn that off, and we can. Well, I think we'll get away with. Wow, that music's a little on the loud side. Apply that. And that should actually, yes, that did it. That did wonders for the GPU usage. That's kind of my thought too, there, Kite. Turn that music down because I'm going to get kicked. I'm actually terrified of music now. I don't know why. So let's have our first look into it. I know Zaxter played this game a few months back, and oh yes, don't forget this is an early access game. It is not complete at this time. They're actually getting to the point where they're only going to be making enhancements in terms of they're only going to be making any kind of real enhancements in terms of stability. Any new updates will be stability things. They're working on adding the rest of the remaining content and doing some polishing. You know, the post-apocalypse thing will go really well if and only if they skip the zombies. Okay, press any button. Apparently it's done with its thing.
Carl Faubert, private detective, had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote middle-of-nowhere area, situated near the far northern Lake Atimabec. Granted, this was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
Well, that would be a good reason to travel thousands of kilometers. Although this guy's a whole lot braver than I thought. All right, let's have a look here. Camera and
Carl had to drive a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy industrialist William Hamilton. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
All right.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Put the damn map away. Okay, apparently I don't have the bolt cutters that I need for this. Oh, there's a rock. We could probably do that. That rock. Can I get the rock? No. Can't get the rock. Apparently there's got to be a pair of bolt cutters or something running around here. Okay, have fun. Okay, that's not going to do it. Okay, so that's our inventory objects. That trash bag. Quit that! Put the damn map away. Can we put the map away? Equip something else.
Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses, as well as metal mines in this northern region.
Can I break the lock? What am I... Okay, so that zooms in on the lock, but apparently we can't do anything about that lock. Okay, time to get round here. Back in there. There we go. Maybe there's some way to do it here. That's for sure. Is there a key?
Hamilton no doubt knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough the line was acting up.
Okay, so what's in here that I can just grab? There should be something. Close the door, look around. It's a puzzle down here, and I'm not sure what the puzzle's about. Okay, can't sit in the chair. And we got that fisheye thing going on. I may have to cut that back down. Let's see. So what I'm looking for is not in here. But I can't... Wait, Mello. Let's try that again. Second Warfare takes an update and is now completely unplayable? That's just friggin' wrong. Oh, look, up here. We can go look at some nice Kona heads. An interesting work of art. Well, okay, that doesn't help. Alright, let's do this. Maybe there's something I want up here. Some way to break a lock. Can I jump? Nope, I can't. I can jump, but I can't go over that. Okay, here we go. Aha! Bolt cutters. More fire starters. More of that. Anything else in there I want? Nope, that thing is all nice and bright, but I can't do anything with it. So let's run right back here. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Okay, cool. Apparently our dude isn't stupid, so that's actually good. Let's see how far he can run without killing himself here.
The cutters made quick work of the chain. What better way to investigate vandals than to get into their shoes? Carl, the professional vandal, thought, reveling in the irony of the situation.
Ugh. Alright, let's get our truck and get on the road. Wow. It's,
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
I have not actually seen Island Light.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes.
Including
And those
giving his
ones
money away.
hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Well, he's going to enrich my pockets anyway. Well, at least the driving controls aren't complete shit. Even though oh, well, it looks like the windshield wipers are out of magic. And we're in a snow zone. The snow zone actually the snow zone came on fairly quickly. So what would happen if I turned around and went back over that bridge? Would it be sunny
Carl was
again?
not made aware that winter would come early this year. The North made clear who was the boss up there. Snow, which didn't care much about the date when it felt like dumping its first load of the year.
Wow, the snow got thick very quickly. I have no idea where I'm going. And the physics aren't working properly for Snow Road. I was expecting... He jerks that wheel so hard. I don't even
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
I don't know who the Cree are, but... Now, why... Okay, if it just started snowing, why would there be tracks in here? This is actually a problem. Oh, shit. That was somebody leaving town.
Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
Well, I would...
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
It's the Manistan region. Okay. Really need to get... You know, this announcer's starting to get old. I'm not sure why. I mean, his voice is solid, but he's just driving me nuts. I don't know why the tire tracks in the snow are bugging me, because it should all be fresh snow, and really this isn't indicative of fresh snow. Never mind that our buddy Carl here can't seem to keep his eyes on the frickin' road. The car isn't going in the same direction as his head.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Hopefully we figure out how to get there. Okay, that's somebody else's truck. Well, apparently that's where it quit. $2.50, huh? Oh shit, this place has been trashed. Temperature 100%. Okay, I can see this going very badly very quickly. Okay, now I'm gonna climb a wall. Because this is already almost up to you. Wet cigarette. Wet cigarettes are gross.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
An explosion, huh? Was it my truck? No, it's not my truck. And I'm not gonna... Bait?
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
We'll take that.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training.
Of course he's got military training.
Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Where's the generator?
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Oh, I love these games of Hunt the Pixel. They're just so much fun. Rule number 1. That's off now. This place is a mess. Well, no shit, you think?
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
Yeah, you recommend... Alright. Equips the flashlight. Now I'm seeing what Zactor saw. Now I know what Zactor saw in this game. Rice Crunchies. Yeah, that's not a rip-off of anything. Okay, that's a record player that doesn't have power. Hunt the Pixel. Hunt the Pixel again. There's some tape. Anything else in there? If you get the right pixel, then you can open things. This is a little too sensitive in terms of what you can and can't do. Hey! Ghost drawer, get back. There's a key.
Finding a key is easy. Finding the right keyhole, not so much.
Okay, now you've done screwed up all the praise I just had to give you about that. No. That's a note.
Gilles Lachance, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager. Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to. Or what if Hamilton had moved up his appointment with his physician?
I don't know I don't know. I don't think there was actually a phone here. But I do know that. Okay, apparently the ladder needs to be someplace else. Okay, let's have a look and see what was behind the ladder. Let's get that first aid kit because I'm probably going to want it. Pretty. Alright. Oh dear. Can I climb up? Ooh, I'm climbing up. Oh, goody! The boot! It's the booze. Okay, so we got the booze. Now we need a pair of wire cutters, and we don't seem to have any in here. I have no idea what that means. The family something or other? Buffet? Whatever. Alright. Okay. Let me see what we got here. One of these is going to have a set of wire cutters. I'll take that. Bits and pieces of, well, that's the tool section. Where are my wire cutters? More fire starters. There's another note. For the Ski-Doo Olympique. Model very... Okay. Oh dear. Back. We're going to want that. 105. Does that use the key? Does that use up the key that I had a minute ago? Oh, no, no, no. That's the flyer. That's not it. Can't interact with that. Okay. So those are off because there's reasons for that kind of thing.
A nice picture of the Magasin Lachance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten. Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
And yet they're not.
Whatever happened here, things got pretty rough, and not a trace of Hamilton.
Alright, so this is wandering around, looking at all the things. Oh, what's that thing? Various canned fish.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
No shit, Sherlock. Yes, we know, the place is a mess. All this shit, I need a cigarette now. There's a pair of wire cutters around here someplace, and I'm going to find them some other day because we're actually running short on time. System. Let's go ahead and I have to be near a heat source to save. Yeah, no, we're quitting. Main menu. We're done now. We're done with this. I don't know about it being a bonus stream, but I do know that there will be a video in question. Whether or not it will actually be a stream, I don't know. We do actually have a map of the surrounding area, but at the same time, we have a puzzle to solve because we don't have gas to get around the surrounding area. Then we get a tree in the way. Is this going to shut down or do I have to crash it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's actually fairly typical for early access, so I'm not going to get too pissed off about it. Anyway, the guys of the wolf cards speak wisdom. Alright then, let's get on to the main event. Well, the attempt to finish the main event, which is we've been trying to do for a while now. We still have 3 achievements left, and this game will have very limited replay value. I don't know. It could be something. Oh, what do you mean my system data is corrupt? Oh, that system data better not be corrupt, because if we start this game all over again, I'm going to be 9 kinds of pissed. Let's see if we actually get this time. Oh, shit, that's right. We have to start this game all over again. I'm going to be very upset. I think we got it. I think we got our system. I think we actually got it back. She's just unconscious.
とはいえ、早いところあいつを倒さないと危険だわ。トウヤは大丈夫ではないわね。
Guess not.
いや、なんとか体は重いけどね。
大変だと思うけど、少し S を守っていて。
It could be a Windows 10 thing. I don't know.
一体何を？
ちょっとした作戦よ。きっとうまくいく。
またクソ虫がなんかつまんねえこと考えてんのか？
つまらないかどうか。ちゃんと見て。
That would not have been hilarious, Metal. We would have to start all over again. And I'm really not inclined to do that now.
つまんなかったらぶっ殺すわ。
いいわ。つまらなかったらね。
約束してね。ほら、早く見せろよ。俺はいつでもウェルカムだぜ。
そんなに焦らなくてもすぐに見れるわ。
もういいや、時間が
No,
もった
actually,
いねえ。
this is one of the. This is not. We already did the lose path for this section.
いやだね。俺は夏のは大嫌いなんだ。
I hate waiting for shit.
イネスにその顔を切り刻んでやれ。
そう。それは残念だわ。
あ、てめえ、俺を舐めてんじ
ゃ。あなたの死に顔が見れなくてね。
Yeah, the VC port of VLR is still being done, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream it for you guys just yet. I'm probably going to have to do some like silly camera tricks with a tripod to get it to work. And much as I'd rather not do that, it may actually have to
やっ
happen.
たのかしら。気配はない。任務完了ね。
Because you don't see him right now doesn't mean he ain't there.
すごい。まさかあんな強敵を一撃で消し去るなんて。
Oh dear. I didn't. That was something that I was hoping wasn't going to happen.
うまくいきましたね、
エルさん。
Thank you. Fire!
クオン。今のは私とクオンの愛の共同作業ですよ。
you're gonna get beat.
頑張ったんだから褒めてください。気づかれないように結界作るの大変だったんですよ。そうね。ありがとうエルス。さすが結界構築のエキスパートね。
Magical
本
words.
当にヒヤヒヤしました。緊張で10年ほど寿命が縮んだ気がします。
10 years?
フリークスがあと一歩でも動いたら。
Can it be this 10 years as opposed to the last 10 years?
はい、本当に運が良かったです。あれはどういう原理なんでしょうか。原理は至って単純です。私の作った手のひらサイズの結界の中に私の炎を臨界点まで詰め込んで一気に解放したの。解放する方向を限定すると指向性の高い兵器並みの攻撃力が実現できるんです。
Boom!
いわば魔術で作り出したレーザー砲ですね。
Yep, there you go.
その通りです。それを気づかれないようにあいつの立っている地面の下に設置したというわけ。なるほど。
Yeah, you can imagine how an incompetent developer can turn up with bugs they didn't even consider might have happened. Like just about every digital homicide game ever.
きっとメイが教えたのね。はい。
Would help if DG Hom would do something that wasn't buggy as shit to begin with.
よかった。みんな助かったんだね。
そうだな、トウヤちゃん。みんな助かってハッピーエンドってやつだ。
フリーク。
Uh-oh.
トウヤ？そんな、確かに攻撃は当たったはず。
あんなちいけな攻撃で俺を殺せるわけねえだろ。
Did screw you up some though.
かなりイラッとくるダメージを受けた。その代償はきっちりいただくぜ。
Come on, ass, wake up. We already know what you're gonna do. Oh, bad plan.
これはさっきの光。トウヤの力を奪っているんです。なんですって。フリークスを止めてください。任せてください。
No, Elise, I don't want to leave
高
with you.
密度結界構築。円尺型魔装充填。エリスソウルダイレクション。
In the face! Well, I got your attention, didn't it, Ripper?
早く手当てをしなければ危険です。トウヤ
Come on, ass. You know how this works.
早くこいつを
Wake
倒
it
さ
the
なきゃ。
fuck up.
そんじゃそろそろ終わりにするか。
Yeah, he needs to go down, and not in a good way.
倒してみせるわ。そうですよ。私とクオンのコンビは無敵です。
No, it's not. We've already proven that.
お前ら無敵って意味分かってんの？敵がいないって意味だぜ。
そのくらい知っています。
Just don't talk to him. Stay out of melee range. Get the hell out of melee range, you two twits.
何なの？
これからてめえらに本物のイリュージョンってやつを見せてやるぜ。
The real illusion? As opposed to a fake illusion.
一体何を？
That's like having real artificial gravity. Come on, people.
なんてまがまがしい力なの。
From Toya.
洞爺の魔導書が暴走した時と同じ。いや、でもこれは暴走じゃない。
徐々に収束しています。
コン
Oh.
トロールしているというの。
Yes, because he's got Toya's level of control available to him now.
待たせたな。
二人とも警戒して。
The only person with enough safer now to do this is S, and only then if she can open her left eye.
見せてやるよ。俺の力を。くらえ、イディオットドライバー。
New Testament drive? What crack are you smoking, Ripper? Yeah, I know you want to be called freaks, but your ass is Ripper. That's just all. You were Ripper originally. You will continue to be Ripper until further notice.
これは力が
吸い取られていく。
どうしたんだお前ら。
Look, it's Watatsumi all over again.
おかしいな。
That's weird. I'm feeling really freaking good. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Ripper.
周囲の生命力を。
That's gonna make him a problem.
いる？
Yes.
あったり。これが無敵ってやつだ。わかったか？
Is S still standing? Did nobody build S correctly? Ah, now we get it.
なんで平気で立ってるんだよてめえ。
She's got an unlimited source of S, or of Sather.
てめえ、なんだその目は。
私はあなたを許しません。
ザクガキめ。
She's just gonna slice you up one side and down the other, dude. She's gonna slice you from stem to snot. Oh, there goes the eye patch. Come on. We already know S can do this. S has got to do this. It's just rules. Up, there's that left eye. Bright azure.
光。
That's all that Sather. All that Sather just right up to the front. Come on. To create a new world, you must decide only one able to see beyond despair can shatter it. Okay. Let's get this a bit bigger. Okay. So now we have two different choices for S. We can do with or without the eye patch. So, A or B, with or without the eye patch. There's eyes closed without the eye patch, and then there's eye patch and one eye open. I'll leave you guys I'm going to take care of something here real quick, and I shall return. Let's give that some thought here. A or 0 or 1. This shall be 0, and that shall be 1. Yep, wise kitties are often wise. Let's go ahead and do that. Outstanding. Looks like we had a... I like the binary thing. I don't know why. When you have two choices, 0 and 1 are always a good way to start. See, on or off.
絶望に導かれし者よ。すべては過ぎ去り、幻影へと回帰した。私は闇の中で眠るムクロ。両のまぶたは固く閉じ、己が何者か知る由もない。名付けるものはなく、ただ静寂のみが支配する。弔われし記憶はやがてるつぼに溶け、
I think this wasn't the right choice.
魂は青き炎へと帰るだろう。
I think we did. Try again. All right, we know what the other we know what this is already. Finish your loading. All right. Let's do it. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again.
絶望は死に至る病。そんな言葉聞いたことあるかしら。
That voice sounds familiar.
私はね、
it's
こ
me.
の言葉を初めて聞いたとき、おかしいなって思ったんだ。じゃあ希望は生に至る薬ってこと？それもなんだか不自然よ。薬がなければ生きられないなんて病気なのが普通ってことじゃない。なんてね、今思えばくだらないんだけど、私は希望も絶望もどちらも薬でもなければ病でもないと思う。きっとそのどちらも私たちを惑わせる幻影のようなもの。あなたは一体。ようこそ S。 ここはあなたを惑わす幻影の世界よ。教えてください。ここが何なのか、あなたが誰なのか。私はそうね、ノーバディよ。そしてここはファントムフィールドといっても限定的な空間だから、ファントムフィールドストレージとでも名付けておくわ。
Phantom Field Storage.
ファントムフィールドストレージ。そうよ。ノーバディ。あなたはノーバディなの。
After a fashion.
私きっとあなたを知っています。でもわからない。思い出せません。胸がとても苦しいです。あなたは何者なのですか？たとえ記憶がなくなったとしても、刻まれた思いは消えないのかもね。
She's a projection.
何よ。なぜ泣いているのですか？うるさいよね。それにあんただって泣いてるじゃん。知っているなら教えてください。私はどうして泣いているのですか？ S、
残念だけどもう時間がないの。あんたはすぐに元の世界へ戻されるわ。元の世界。
Ooh, I like the look.
安心して、戻れば思い出すから。この世界は私があんたに送る最初で最後のプレゼントよ。
Okay.
私のことは忘れていい。だけどこれから言うことだけは絶対忘れないで。お願い S、 約束して。 Nobody。 S、 あんたには思いを形にする力があるの。
Actualize your feelings. Okay.
思いを形にする力。使えるのは一度きり。正真正銘奇跡の力。私にそんな力はありません。
Yes, you do. You must.
限界が近いわ。
Okay.
Nobody。
This is actually quite the plot.
私を信じて。どう使うかはあんたしか決められないの。
Do we put things back the way they were?
この力は強さを増す。
Or we can leave it off.
体が時間切れね。
And not enough time to make it all happen. There's no wait.
私は S を信じてるわ。
There is no wait. You have no time.
誰なの？
Time is a luxury you do not have. If you had the luxury,
私はやっぱりやめた。
we were going to give you our original name, but we're not going to
リ
do
ドル
that.
にしておくわ。
Oh, and of course because she is time for a little payback.
Nobody。 残念。私はノーバディじゃないわ。待って。いつか解いてね S。
Rung again.
なんだ。
I think we've got one more choice here to make.
驚かせやがって。
And only about 35 minutes to make it in.
今のは私は S を信じてるわ。
マジで気に入らねえ目だ。ムカつくぜ。てめえは今からズタボロになって死ぬんでしょ。目ちびらしてガタガタしとけよ。
Good luck with that, Ripper. I don't see that happening. She's got the sword now.
私は信じます。あなたを。
え？こいつは。
信じます。私とみんなの力を。
Well, I guess we have actually got the
次
last
元干渉
one
虚
down.
数法人展開。
なんだと。こいつも魔導書。
Oh, yes, she can.
ファントムメモリー。XBlaze。
Ripper's gonna hate. Is going to hate his life, or his actual non-life. Believe it or not. Here's me and nobody.
私、分かったよ。君のこと。どうして忘れていたのかな。
Because we sacrificed nobody's memories to get your ass back.
私のとても大切な友達。かけがえのない私の宝物。
I dwell amidst the abounding light of heaven, yeah.
幸せになるからね。
なんだ、何が起きていやがる。
フリックス、あなたを
This
殲
time?
滅します。
Uh-oh.
なんなんだクソが。殲滅だとこの俺をか。
Incredulous he is.
ふざけたこと。
Don't make me laugh.
言ってんじゃねえ。おしまいだな、エッシュン。
Essie.
今です、メイ。
何？
とっておきだ。式神伝送精進。
Indignation.
ちぃ。
踊りなさい。フランメシトラール。
しまった。
She wished them all awake, is what happened.
いってくそ、許さねえ。クズがまとめて消え失せろ。
Yes, they are. Good luck with that, Good luck with that, Ripper.
エルス、お願いします。任せてください。デヒテルベルト。
I have actually played several of the Tales of games. I have a number of them. Symphonia, Zestiria, both Tales of Xillia games. Legendia, almost all the way back to the original Tales of Fantasia. I think I do. I think I might actually have a copy of the original Tales of Fantasia somewhere. I want to see if I can't get fresh copies of Tales of Destiny and Tales of Destiny 2 for the US releases for PlayStation.
そんなに俺の本気が見てえのか。そんなに見てえっつんなら。見せてやれよ。
I actually have Zestiria for Tales of Fantasia was the original game. It was the very first of the Tales mainline games.
イディオットドライブエクスプレイザー。
That's not gonna work.
殺してやら。
No, you won't. You're dying, you freaks. Come on, Ripper. Hurry up and die already. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure, Matthew. I don't think I've actually seen it.
大丈夫。きっと勝てますから。
弱すぎるぜてめえらはよ。
Well, I've been giving you a good fight so far. Where's Toya? There he is. Oh! That looks like it got messy.
浅かったか。みんな下がって。
I'm not sure what you said.
てめえ、なんだそれ。
これは僕のかがり東野の力だ。
なめてんじゃねえ。俺ね、特別なんだよ。
But will it?
もんじ死なねえ。来い。
Said, bring it. Or come on.
まだまだ。
Notice how Toya's sword has turned red.
てめえらみてえなモブキャラどもに
DQ characters. Oh shit. Ah. There's S with her own blade. Ah, is that what's going on? Oh wow. Looks like they did a double swipe and turned him into mush. Oh, there goes his eye. So much for Kiri. I haven't actually looked. I haven't seen the OVA. In fact, until you said something there, Matthew, I didn't even know there was an OVA.
やったのか。
わからん。油断するなよ。まだ生きています。
Wow.
この傷でなんて生命力なの。まさか。キリ、なぜ止める？ S が危ない。
あれはフリークスじゃない。
どういうこと？
後で説明する。
I think you'd better. So this is gonna. It looks like this is gonna be the end of this particular game. I'm not sure what we're gonna long play next. But I will figure we will get something worked out. Might be. Well, I don't know. Tales of Hysteria is gonna be a little long. Kind of want to get a kind of a mid-range length game. Anything up to about 20 hours to do this with. We try and keep to the kind of one-a-month thing.
Yes.
But I'm not sure what I've got that's going to be that. It's going to be that length. So we're going to see what we've got. Then most Tales games are going to be way longer than that. Oh look, her eyes are the same color again. Aww, I like the odd colored eyes. Victory! Yep.
S ちゃん、おかえりなさい。ひなた、現在私の家はここではないので、おかえりなさいというのは変では。そう？ちょっと前まで住んでたし、実家みたいなものだから変じゃないよ。確かに。言われてみればそうかもしれませんね。
I'm pretty sure I have Breath of Death, but I'm not sure how long it's going to be.
訓練で合宿してるだけだし、もうすぐ帰ってくるでしょ？はい。あと2週間ほどで帰れるかと。お疲れ様、Sちゃん。
I'm not actually worried about hard drive space now. I'm not in any way worried about hard drive space at the moment. So.
おお、久しぶりだな S。
ゆきね、今日はお休みですか？久しぶりにね。アキラはどうしてここに？
勉強会だよ。
Corneria, yeah. No, I don't think I'm going to do Final Fantasy either, although I could very easily do.
優しく教えてるでしょ？
そうっすね。
お姉ちゃん
Actually, I could do the original Final Fantasy. It wouldn't be that hard.
3人ともお疲れ様です。
それでどうだったの？
はい、手続きは問題なく済みました。メイがいろいろと手を回してくれたようです。
さすがメイちゃん、できる女だね。
May's pulling strings to get
じゃあ
S job.
私たちまた一緒に学校に通えるんだね。はい、お願いしますね、ひなた。よろしくね。
All right, so S is going to live happily ever after now.
確かすっごく大きかったよね。
Heard it was huge. Oh yeah, probably.
私とメイの2人しか住んでいませんので、少々広すぎる気がしますね。来客といえば関係者ばかりで、メイの交友関係が心配になります。
Well, you guys are gonna run out of bedrooms in that house
仕
one of
方
these
の
days.
ねえやつだな。
今度みんなで遊びに行っても平気かな。
That might be good.
問題ないと思います。むしろ喜ぶはずです。やったー。ではそろそろ行ってきます。
あ、そっか。気をつけてね。
お、そんじゃあまたな。
いってらっしゃい。また学校でね。ええ、また。
Yes, we've got the happy ending now. That's outstanding. And hopefully this is gonna hopefully this doesn't wrap up too quick.
お、来たか S。進捗はどうですか？
門はかがりが完全に破壊した。明日研究所を爆破したらそれで終わりだ。かがりには残留したマスを掃除してもらっている。落ち着けばここも再開発できるようになるだろ
う。メイ、本当に良かったのですか？あれは先祖代々天の矛坂家が守ってきたものでは。
これでいい。現当主である私が決めたのだ。天の矛坂家はこの地の平穏を守るために存在している一族だ。
Okay, fair
門
enough.
がその平穏を乱すというのであれば、それを守護する必要は一切なかろう。
No, you destroy it the second you can.
門さえなければ何も起きなかったと。
Probably not. The people in Ashana might be pissed.
それほど単純な話でもないだろうが、少なくとも今のようなバカ者は減る。
Yeah, I've actually got copies of both
教会という
games.
過ぎた力を求めたがゆえに起きた悲劇だ。こうして門の存在自体を記憶の彼方へと押し流すことができれば、いずれは教会そのものが幻影と化し、この世界から消えゆくだろう。
新しい天の矛坂の使命ですか？
そうなるかな。もっと早くに破壊できると分かっておれば、わだつみを防げたかもしれんが。
I don't pay much attention to Xbox Live indie gaming. I don't actually pay much attention to Xbox Live at all.
存在を許された者もいます。
お前やかがりのようにな。
はい。だからといってあの悲劇を繰り返すようなことなどあってはなりませんが。
実はな、これは魔導協会の新十世によって解明されつつあることなんだが、門はここだけではなく世界各地にあるらしい。
Oh dear, looks like there's lots of them.
一体いくつあるのか定かではないが、私とかがりは全ての門の破壊を目的とする新たな組織を結成するつもりでい
Outstanding,
る。
that would be good. Mages of Ashana are going to be pissed,
人
but
事のように言うな。S、お前も一員だぞ。
you've already been recruited. What?
当たり前だろ。だから話したんだ。
ですが私はか弱い少女です。以前のような怪力はありません。
Nobody
嘘を
cares.
つくな。村雲を振り回しとるだろう。
あれは村雲自体がとても軽いからです。
じゃあこの間巨漢のユニオンを放り投げていたあれはどういうことだ？
あれは重力豪を制しただけです。
Oh!
それだけいろいろできれば十分だ。だいたい組織に必要なのは戦闘力だけじゃあるまい。
そうですね。
まあよろしく頼む。今後ともな。
はい。
I know I don't even know what that is. I might have actually heard of it, just not be consciously aware of it, Matthew.
あの魔女も10世に選ばれてからというもの、休みなしで頑張っているようだし。
Oh, so Kuan became one of the 10 sages. Despite the fact she was a student last week, Tuesday.
やつにだけは負けられんからな。私も今以上に頑張らねば。
ねえ、あんまり頑張りすぎると体が持ちませんよ。
まあそうだが。
クオンも
Drop me a link to that when you get around to it.
休憩を挟みつつ適度に頑張っているようです。
どうしてそんなこと知ってるんだ？
エルスと毎日のようにやり取りしているので、自然とクオンの情報が入ってくるのです。
どういう関係だお前ら。
May looks pissed.
S 来てたんだ。
どうやお疲れ様でした。
だいぶ時間がかかったけど、これで閉鎖特区一帯のマスを吸収できたと思う。
まるで掃除機のような力だな。
魔導書掃除機呼ばわり？
ともかくこれでようやく閉鎖特区のマスも平常値に戻ったな。
ユリオンが現れることも少なくなるはずだよ。
掃除機に感謝ですね。
まあその代わり周辺地域に目を向けなければならんがな。
そうだね。新組織のことも含めていろいろ考えていかないと。
東野にも目標ができたんですね。
目標か。うん、そうだと思う。この先で何が起きたとしても僕にできることを精一杯やりたいと思うよ。
私も勇者東野を精一杯応援したいと思います。
She's gonna...
私も応援してやろう。
Yeah.
なんなら特別にファンクラブを作ってやってもいいぞ。
Starting a fan club.
勘弁してよ。
親愛なる友へ。私は今とても幸せです。もしかしたら遠くない未来でまた新たな絶望が待ち受けているのかもしれない。それとは逆に希望に満ち溢れた日々を過ごすことができるのかもしれない。どちらにせよ前を向いて歩いてゆく、そのことに変わりはありません。あなたは今何をしているのかな。もう会うことはないのかもしれない。
Just go to Ashana, they'll be there.
それでもあなたは私の大切な友達です。
Okay.
ありがとう。
Okay, so I think we're actually just about finished here. I don't know why the system data got corrupted, and that's actually something that concerns me to a great degree. Oh, here are the closing credits. So it looks like we're going to be wrapping up the stream a little early. Yep, there goes. Hey, some concept art. Phantom Boy Young Sex. Okay. Young Toya. Oh boy. Ripper Freaks keep. Okay. Kenichi Suzumura. Dry Avenge. There's some more voices. Lots of voice acting critters in this thing. There's our implementation team. Can I skip this part? Nope, I can't skip it. I can't skip it. Okay, not a problem there, Matthew. We will take care of that. We're gonna go back and we're probably gonna come back to this one more time to look at some of the other events that happened around. But this is essentially over. There's actually a whole pile of there is actually another event that happened during the game from Kuwana's Hinata's perspective. Something about May in a haunted house, which I think may be entertaining. There's a few things left that we could actually go poke our noses into. $5.59 on Steam would be about $7, $8 or so. I'll think about it. But I can't actually buy anything for at least another week. At least not on the games front. I know I've got at least that much more stuff to do here. So. All right. It looks like it's just you two here right now, but it's okay. Hopefully this thing finishes up here soon, because I might actually have to chop the end of this off to... And the last of the critters have not been unlocked, so we may have actually missed something in the tips department. And this will be the localization team. Come on, come on, come on. It won't let me skip. No skipping the credits. That's the thing. Oh, nope, that's the U.S. localization. The Chief Financial Officer for... Oh, dear. Well, it's not a question of when I'm ready, it's a question of when I'm going to have the money to do it. And that's going to be kind of few and far between for a while. A large part of that has to do with I'm actually the broke person in the universe. So I have to concern myself with what I can and can't do. You know, I can't even get a proper computer built at the moment, so... And really, I think that's going to be a thing that takes priority. I'm picking up enough games from various sources that I can actually do stuff with it, that I can do some stuff. Yes, please do recommend things. If you have something you want to see on the stream, do feel free to recommend. I will more than happily at least take a look. If you send me a game and say, here, this is where, here, go for it. I will be more than happy to play it all day, every day. I'll be more than happy to play it on the stream or do a video review or something. Oh, here we go, little sister and me.
お仕事休んで帰ってきてくれたんだよはいはい
分かったから先に行ってて。もうあんまり遅れたら置いてっちゃうからね。
Ah! Little sister's gotten even more annoying. Poor me. Well, that actually made it worth it. Kinda.
Nobody. 私ね、あいつと会ってくるよ。あんたがいなかったら、きっとこんな風にはなってなかったでしょうね。私が踏み出せたのは、あんたのおかげよ。本当に
I wouldn't worry about that
感
too
謝してい
much.
るんだから。
That's got it worked out.
Nobody. 私の
Unworkable clothing!
最初で最後のプレゼントは気に入ってくれた？
So I'm kind of curious. Do you guys want to see the original game?
それは私には
Code
知る術
Embryo,
も
or
ない
do
け
you
れど。
not? Because it does actually play out quite a bit differently
上
from
手に
this.
使ってくれたと思う。
It's more like the last half than the first.
私たちの世界は遠すぎて。
And it depends. And what ending we get is going to depend entirely upon how we.
あんたはやっぱり私のことなんて思い出せないかもし
depending
れない。
on what we actually go looking at on the
それで
toy.
もあんたと過ごした記憶はいつまでもキラキラと輝き続けている。本当にかけがえのない私の宝物よ。
Including all the pain from the eye. Yeah, 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 we know.
もしいつか再び出会う日が来たら、その時はまた友達になろうね。
As remembers, mostly. And that's actually why we've been clear bonuses have been unlocked, and we've got at least one of the two. Looks like we only got one of them. We're actually still missing a tip. We're missing at least one tip. Okay. Yes, we'll save the system data. Let's go to extras. Let's see where we're at. The tips department. Tips. Okay, we've got all the people tips. Oh, we're missing one tip. Looks like we're missing exactly one. We missed one tip somewhere. Oh, holy shit. You gotta do that all again to get the last of the tips for that completion thing. And I don't have any idea what the hell it was. It's not a people, it's not a world tip. Oh, it's an object tip. Object tip 24. We got to find out what that is someday. And when I do find out, I'll let you know. Yeah, this is actually the second game, believe it or not. The first game actually concerns what happened in the memories that we had going on. Maybe they're in the... Let's see, there's a museum. And we did actually miss... We've actually missed a couple scenes, it looks like. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff missing in here. That's probably because we haven't looked at all of the other memories. That's the opening titles and a bunch of other fun material. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have to get Okay, let's see if there's anything here we haven't heard? Nope, doesn't look like it. We hear and obey. I might actually do that. It's just going to take... That's another one where it's going to take a while. Is there DLC? Okay. Okay. Scenario added. Sex, the never-ending story. Okay. So we've got Ku on the return. May the Challenger. And Hinata the suspicious person. Suspicious person, the Avenger. Are we having fun yet? Okay. It's entirely possible the tip we need is in one of those memories. Let's see. We have all of me's memories. We don't have 100%, and we're probably going to do that here soon. We have not looked at we haven't looked at all the choices either. See, we missed that one and this one and this one. We saw both of those. We saw both of those. We missed that one. And that one. So we're actually going to we might actually have to go back to some of these. We are in fact missing some of these. We might want to go back to them. Let's see, Unamaro's Invitation, May's House of Horrors. This is all from Hinata's standpoint. Lost Little Child, A Girl's Dream, Big Sis's Efforts. Girl with the Azure Eye, and Phantom Girl. Let's see. The Duel, Currying Favor. Oh dear. Yeah, it looks like we haven't seen a lot of the content for this here. A Day with May, Encountering a Killer. Fun Times, Friends. Quest, Fear Piled on Fear, Braveheart. Let's see. Phantom Boy, Cooperation, Progression. Toya Kagari, Promise to a Friend, and Shared Feelings. Those are things we've already seen. So we can actually have a look at some of the stories that are going on. Some of the extra stuff. And we may actually do that. We could probably plow through most of that in a day or two. But at this point, it's getting on towards 12 o'clock. We're right about the 2-hour mark. So, at this point, I'm going to wrap this up. I will be doing some sort of video at some point in the very near future, probably sometime today, or sometime before Squirrel Time starts, for Galgun Double Piece, if only because it actually released today, and I kind of want to get it out of the way. So that I can go on and do some other stuff. We're going to do the we're obviously going to at least do a first impressions, and then I'll do a video review, because that's usually the way this works. Not that I've done much of the video reviewing thing. I've got a huge backlog of those, and we're going to at least do something for them. So, if you care to, and I would certainly encourage like, subscribe, comment. I know that subscribe button down there works really, really good. It helps our Google search rankings. It gets more people in here to watch some more videos. So that's always going to be a good thing. And beyond that, we have various social media links down below the fold. Do please go through the entire description. We have links to all of the games that we played today, including the website for the game we started with, Dead Synchronicity. And that actually may be a game that I long play after its release date on the 4th. It is $19.99 US on Steam. I don't expect the final price tag for Xbox and PS4 to be a lot different. The publishing's usually fairly similar in terms of those, so they might be a little bit more, but they probably won't. If you care to help the channel in a little more substantial way, there's Patreon, PayPal, and all that sort of thing down below. And I would much appreciate it if those got used every once in a while. That would be brilliant. We do have one patron last I checked, and if we get some more, then yippee, that will be brilliant. But I will be back in 6 hours for Squirrel Time, and we're going to jump right back on Trails of Cold Steel. Followed tomorrow by more of that Star Ocean game, which I have actually played through a bit more of now, and we'll probably play some more of late tonight. And then on Thursday we will do Persona 4 and then start again. Or we will start again. We'll start the sequence again with Persona 4 and just kind of work our way through. So there should be 5 shows for each game every 3 weeks. Some weeks we'll only get Persona 4 once. So, all right. But whatever game happens to be on Wednesday would probably only turn up once. Will only turn up once that week. So this week it will be Star Ocean, and then the next week would be, yeah, that'd be about right. All right. So, in the meantime, be safe, be sane, don't let the social justice warriors bite, and let's make games fun again.